Shalom Collective, welcome back to my channel, Joyful Light Oracle. I pray all is well with you and your loved ones. Listen, I am getting ready to bring a message forward, and it's pretty deep, to be honest. I don't know if the cards will be able to say what I'm wanting to say, but I'm going to just trust that Divine Spirit will lead me. So it's a sense of being the bringer of light, okay, and also the one that walks with divine judgment and justice. So essentially that's the part of the message that I need to bring forth to the collective. So Divine Source, I do thank you at this time. I acknowledge your presence in my life and the lives of the collective, those that have yielded to your spirit. Recognizing that there is only one true divine Elohim that rules, that exists, and that creates. All right. We are a reflection of your image in the earth. We are extensions of your arms, your hands, and your mind. If we allow ourselves to connect back to the universal consciousness that you are, we're able to walk in divine wisdom and truth. Ashe. All right, collective, for those that are actually seeking to walk in divine light and truth, this message is for you. While others, you are free to tune in and hopefully something will resonate. And if not, it's okay. Perhaps the next lifetime. I don't know. Erica Badu, I guess I'll see you next lifetime. So it's a sense of bringing in the wisdom from the elders. Okay, many say ancestors, ascended masters. So if you read biblical texts or just sacred texts, these are the ascended masters, those who have already experienced a certain sense of let's say turmoil in the earth, okay, that they've overcome, whether it be that they overcome through passing on or transitioning to the next, whatever the next is for them, or that they actually was able to overcome in the sense that the message that they had in their body, in their vehicle, it was still translated into the earth, okay, even if their life force was cut short in this space. Right, guys, death is just another stage of life is what I am coming to the awareness of. And so being detached, right, being detached from even the very things that we gather in this life, the material, right, even relationships, guys, that can cause a stumbling block from us progressing to the next stage of our growth. Okay, so just be mindful if you have any unhealthy attachments to family, friends, to materials, that will be a stumbling block. There was a passage in the scripture that spoke about someone who wanted to follow Yehoshua the Messiah, and they pretty much had a lot of material gain, and they wanted to go and either give or do something with it, right, or say goodbye, right? So one was attached to the material, the other was attached to family, essentially. And so it's a sense of abandoning those things in order to come into the fullness of your experience. Now, abandoning those things will look different for everyone, okay? And it's hard to do that, I'm gonna have to say, especially how invested someone might be in their family, in their material wealth, right? If your material wealth brings you a sense of security or even identity, even, then yeah, it might be harder for you versus someone else who may not have a lot and may not feel that these material things, you know, speak to them. It's just a necessity, and so being without it, it's okay. So it varies based on, you know, your upbringing, where you're at in life, and the experiences that you've already gone through that will impact how open and receptive you are when the visitation occurs. What is the visitation? The visitation is where you are encountering divine spirit, right, so to speak. Some say the Holy Ghost, some say the Ruach HaKodesh, some say source. So pretty much the extension, right? The individuals that you come in contact with in the natural, right? We all have the capacity to allow divine source to move through us, okay? And so when you come in contact with just random folks, okay, let's just keep it, let's put away the hype, right? And it doesn't have to be the magic and the smoke screen and all of that. No, it's very ordinary in a sense. It's very normal in a sense. It's a casual encounter with another soul. Okay, a soul that perhaps is vibrating at a different frequency than yourself, that is able to charge your energetic field to help ignite some type of transformation. All right, many times when you come in contact with these light beings, as many are terming them now, it's simply because you need help, you need assistance in an area, you need some motivation to come out of a stagnant state of being. All right, now as I was sitting in the energy today, it appears that the elders are showing me that, the beginning of time, as far as earth is concerned, and I'm gonna have to say this earth that we are privy to, that we are aware of, we learn in school about the first people, right? Nomads, right? The hunter gatherers. Okay, so those individuals naturally had to learn how to work in concert with the earth, right? Because the earth sustains mankind, and so it's a sense of being able to uproot, right? So you go where the resource is, you go where you need to go. And this was not only beneficial for individuals, it was also beneficial for the earth, because the earth had a time and a period in the season to rest and rejuvenate, right? Once those camps had been uprooted, that space was cleared out of whatever energy was created in that space. It's now removed. So the earth has an opportunity to transmute that dense energy, okay, that was created from those individuals existing in that location, right? Tracking, guys, you following? And so it's the same thing nowadays. However, meaning that's what's required, right? And so we know we do have a lot of people who are inspired to move. So this part of the message is about the travel. And remember I said I don't even know about the cards, if the cards are going to be able to convey. So that's why I'm still talking. For those who are looking for the cards, it's beyond the cards, guys. This is something a little bit deeper. So let's just focus on what we need to focus on, okay? So if the cards come out, they come out. Praise Yah. If they don't, they don't. Okay. You use what you need for each situation. So basically, travel, it's a sense of, maybe many of us are going to be uprooted, right? And those who are willingly detaching from the material sense of earth, right? Uprooting themselves naturally. That's allowing divine spirit to relocate, to position individuals in the spaces where we need to be at, and also where the collective needs us to be at, and thirdly, where the earth needs us to be at, because the earth is also in working in concert. So think about the Three of Pentacles energy, where we have these energies or dynamics working in concert together to produce different effects. Okay, so when we are moving around and connecting with other people as light beings, okay, this is to help ignite the storm in other people, right? And so as I was sitting, it's like I'm getting this energy of, we do bring the storm, right? So if you go into someone's home, and then shortly after, you may find that they're having some challenges or what have you. And I remember saying something like this on my TikTok channel, Lisa Lioness 06, that pretty much, if you are watching my videos, it's going to be a catalyst for change. So if you're not ready for change, then just tune off, because the very words that I speak, the vibration of what I'm saying, whether you receive it, believe it or not, is irrelevant. The fact is, it does happen. You may not be able to discern it instantly or immediately or even after a while, but hopefully when the transformation begins, you can recall and say, whoa, I did have an engagement and an interaction with, there was some type of energetic exchange, whether it be me pulling something out of you or me allowing something to leave myself or to be transmitted to you by way of what I spoke, by way of even that touch, right? Or the contact, the close proximity of me being in your neighborhood, of me being in your home physically, okay? There is some type of exchange where perhaps you're not able to transmute certain aspects of your existence. I'm able to come in, and I'm not claiming power or authority, guys. I already mentioned, I preface it by saying, when we connect and allow divine source, the Ruach HaKodesh, right? So it's a sense of divine spirit moving and working through individuals. Let's not get it twisted, okay? All praise and honor definitely goes to the creator of all that is. Okay, I'm simply a vessel, a vehicle. It's a sense of you submitting or surrendering to this divine movement, this divine orchestra, this purpose, whether it be you are a flute, a violin, whatever instrument you are, you allow divine source to use you in the areas to send out those beautiful notes, right? Those frequencies into the earth, into the atmosphere, for the purpose of bringing a sense of it's like sharpening. It's to sharpen the senses. It's to sharpen the experience. It's to fine tune, refine, to tune in. It's so many multifaceted. There's many reasons why that takes place, guys. All right, so getting back to the nomadic journey, okay? So many of us may be forced to move, relocate, and the willingness of the heart to do that is paramount. The more that you're willing to uproot and allow yourself to be shifted in a different space, a different area on this planet, the better it will be for the collective, for humanity. All right. All right. Is there anything else from that message? Okay. So the bringer of justice. Thank you, divine source. Now, I said that we come as the storm, right? We are energetically charged, okay? And if someone is existing in a space of dormancy, or where it's the walking dead, right? There's an appearance of liveliness, right? There's the faculties are functioning, however, the true faculties are asleep, okay? And so it's a sense of igniting or infusing this energy, this high voltage, into a situation, like a socket being plugged in, or something being plugged into a socket to recharge, okay? And that's what light bearers do when we go into these atmospheres, when we go into these workspaces, when we go into communities and families. We ignite this change, and it can produce friction, because not everybody wants to change, guys. And when you notice that there's friction or resistance, definitely that's the indicator to shift, right? Shift, focus, pivot, and probably withdraw. The scripture speaks about wherever you go, whatever city you enter, and if they welcome you, then pretty much you allow your peace to rest there. But if not, you knock off the dust off of your very sandal and you leave them where they are at. There's no need to force an agenda. So many people, I'm going to call them out, like religious believers, they feel as though they have to exhort their authority over others, because they want the conformity to happen in a time space or time frame that they're desiring. And this causes a lot of resistance, even hatred for different religious views, or sects, or groups, so to speak, because they are encroaching on a person's free will, okay, with their own agenda. So religious folks out there, if you are tuning in, I'm sure many of you, your heart is in the right place. And I have to say, I've been a part of that sect as well. Very traditional and rigid standards, even some would say extremist. So we all have the capacity to change our viewpoints. And when someone is changing their viewpoints, do your best not to try to hold them in that, falsehood, right? If you see that they're transforming out of that, then support that. And if you can't support that, then keep your mouth shut, mind your own business, and leave them alone and let them do what they need to do, because clearly you are not the author of their faith, okay? There's one that is higher above you, but many of us tend to put ourselves in the seat of God and want to dominate other people, and that's where judgment enters your life. So when these individuals who are being elevated, or who are ascending, who are allowing divine source to work through them in a very powerful way, though it is not physically seen or experienced yet, that's when judgment comes into your life, and you're wondering why you're having these tower moments. You're wondering why. It's because, yes, we bring judgment. Divine justice comes into space, especially if you are trying to keep someone back from their purpose. Oh my God. Start praying now, okay? If you are trying to withhold someone from rewards and gifts and just success that divine source has already ordained for this person to encounter and experience, all right, start praying now, because there will be an intersection. There will be a meet up. There will be a time and space where that energy comes into your immediate, like, come in contact with you, okay? Where after that encounter, you're gonna wonder what happened, right? Everything was working fine, everything was going well, and then I encountered this person, and then all hell bro. So we can read things as, oh, it's witchcraft. We can look at it as, oh, it's a bad omen, or we can simply listen, call a spade a spade. Is your hand, or are your hands dirty? Are the words you're speaking or spewing out of your mouth healthy? What is the condition of your heart? Is it blackened because of whatever, hatred or jealousy or envy? Or is it fueled and filled with positive energy? Okay, so you determine what you will attract. It's not about opposites attracting, it's about whatever you're reflecting in the space that you live, right? You are going to pull that. It's a magnetism. It's you're drawing that into your being, okay? And many people, to be honest, they shield themselves with other light beings, okay? It's like they got hip to the game, and they know that if they align with this type of person who has a certain type of protective energy around them, that will shield or be a buffer for them. Listen, light bearers, be sharpened on that. Know if someone is using you as a tool against your own purpose and progress, okay? And immediately detach or separate from that entity. And it is an entity, guys. You know, we wrestle not against flesh and blood. So that's why you're able to, if you're not there yet, you will be able to forgive others, because in a sense, they don't know what they're doing. I don't think that people understand the magnitude of what they're doing, because it goes beyond this space and time. All right, so I don't, when it says forgive them in the scripture, for they know not what they do, literally they probably don't know how severe or how impactful what they're doing is. But the point is, it's to their own detriment. That's what they don't know. That's what's missing. They don't understand that the very thing they are doing, it is crippling. It's burying themselves alive. It's shortening their lifespan. It's limiting their life force. It's creating challenges in their own energetic field. And they may wonder, okay, is someone doing something? Nobody's doing nothing to you, my love. You're doing it to yourself, okay? All right, Divine Spirit, thank you so much for that message. Okay, do we need to pull any cards out? All right, on the split, I do see this card that says secrets. Okay, the lynx cat. Okay, secrets. So I don't know if there's some secrets, some things that are hidden that needs to come to light. If someone's keeping secrets from somebody, I don't know, guys. Let's pull a few cards and see what Divine Spirit is saying at this time. I think I got out what I needed to get out there. Anything else by way of these cards? Okay. All right. So two things here right away. When I saw secret and prosperity, make sure you keep your wallet tight, in the sense of no one needs to know about your monies, what you're making, what you're bringing in, how many viewers you get, and how much they're giving to you on your platforms, if you have a platform, or just your work, right? No one needs to know if you got a promotion and you got a raise and all that. Keep your money tight. That's the first thing I'm getting. Okay, what else? Prosperity's out here. What are we saying with prosperity? This peacock is beautiful. Wow. Now, owl came in the reverse. I've never gotten the owl from this card deck in reverse. In fact, I don't even read these cards in reverse, but clearly how I shuffled just now, I had shuffled some, like my deck was, it doesn't matter. It is what it is. So no need to explain that. All right. So something about wisdom in the reverse. So like not knowing how to create some sense of success or prosperity. So yeah, someone is lacking wisdom, right? Someone doesn't have the wisdom that they need, right? And because they don't have the wisdom that they need, it's a sense of this reciprocity, like whatever it is that you're trying to create, that you're wanting to come into your existence, you're not going to get it. Reciprocity is supposed to be, okay, an equal give and take. That's in the reverse. That means someone is being unfair in a situation, and money, definitely, that could be the motivator, and they don't have the wisdom. There's someone that is definitely lying, okay? They're lying to themselves, right? The truth in the reverse, that's the jackal. I'm reading it as it's coming out, guys, whether the deck is reversed or not. So, the jackal is something. Remember, we already saw secrets. Now, the jackal is someone that's supposed to be telling the truth. Someone is clearly not telling the truth in a situation, or they don't know something that they don't know. They don't know how to tap into wisdom. They don't know how to create success for themselves. And because they don't know how to do that, that's why they cheat other people out. Whoever that is, okay? Whoever that is, they cheat people out of things, right? You may be connected to someone like this. I don't know, guys. So let's get a few more cards from a different deck. Let's see if we can... So I'm being brought back to that energy of the nomadic spirit where, you know, the earth is being given time to, let's say, regenerate. Okay, it's the same thing that's happening to us, right? So if you are into agriculture, okay, agriculture, it's weird, I don't know, just take the message how it's just coming, guys. So I'm just being led. Agriculture, right? There's a type of method where if you're planting crops in one area for one season, then you have to shift that crop to, it's like rotating to another plot of land or a space, an area, and plant something else in wherever you had the, let's say, corn. Okay, so if you had corn here, you shift it and you put it somewhere else, and where the corn was, maybe you plant beans, and so on and so forth. So even agriculturally or scientifically, like those individuals who are you know, astute with planting crops, they have an idea of the need to allow the earth to rest and allow different vegetation to grow in different areas, okay? Because it does yield a more bountiful produce or harvest when you do that, okay? So look that up, because I don't have much information on that, but look that up. Also, with the advancement of, let's say, agricultural tools, right? That's what shifted society from jump, right? Because we got a lot of knowledge on, okay, how to make cutting instruments, or, you know, sharp, you know, tools that enabled us to harvest our fruits more efficiently, and even cutting down trees and, you know, clearing land and things of that nature. And so that's how, you know, eventually cities were built, this congregation, this dense space where we pool or we collect around, gather around the resources, okay? That causes depletion of the resources. Okay, so yes, for a season and a time that is necessary, but that causes depletion, especially if we're not learning and knowing how to actually give back to earth, to share, right? And it's a sense of being greedy, you know, just wanting to just deplete something. And it's like, wait a minute, it's like, hey, I'm here to feed you, I'm here to help you. Why are you so hungry? You have more than enough, right? And so this distortion is happening as far as how we handle resources. That's what I'm getting. Greed has came in. Greed has entered something or someone, and that's why perhaps you're having a hard time holding on to resources or monies. And that's probably why you go after individuals who are prosperous. So that area of where you don't feel secure has to be healed. Thank you, Divine Spirit. So think about the base chakra, all right? Just the security level, it's fractured for someone. You need to heal that, right? You need to learn how to go within yourself and connect back to your origin and remind yourself that you have everything you need to live a successful and abundant life. That is an affirmation you can use. I have everything I need within myself to live an abundant and successful life. Say it however many times you need to say that, but that will help jumpstart whatever lack mentality or scarcity you are operating from. Because people who are thirsty and hungry, they only live to survive, guys. And it doesn't matter who is in their way, okay? Even if they don't need something, if they see it, it entices their eyes. That's also a sense of envy, right? And greed is attached to envy. So it's a sense of like allowing multiple entities into your energetic field to now have dominance in you, and you're wondering why you are the way you are. That's where it starts. Okay, so take a good look at yourself. Look in the mirror and see, shine the light into these spaces that are very detrimental to your soul and to other people that come in contact with you. Because if other people come in contact with that energy, clearly they're going to be cheated out of something. All right, you're going to want to literally starve them. Like whoever I'm connecting to right now, whoever I'm speaking about right now, this is an entity that will starve someone, even allow them to die, because they feel like they need to have. All right. Again, that is someone who is connecting more so to the material versus the spiritual. And there's what is it? An inverse is taking place right now. Okay, notice how the reciprocity came in the reverse, the wisdom came in the reverse, the jackal came in the reverse, and then we have prosperity upright. So they're doing all of these things to acquire wealth with ill intent. All right, the intention that is motivating someone is dark. All right, what else do we need to know, Divine Spirit? And thank you so much for this beautiful message. All right, we have Princess of Cup. First thing I see is this looks like a dolphin, swan, turtle. We have the water, the cups. Someone may feel as though they deserve something. They may feel as though they may feel as though they have to have these things to make them happy, or maybe they feel this way because of a maternal energy that taught them these things. Maybe they're reflecting something that they've learned from their childhood. I'm just looking at the Queen of Cups on the bottom of the deck, right? Queen of Cups is showing upright though, but then there's a Princess of Cups. So, and wow, and then a King of Cups. That's interesting. So we have a King of Cups on the split. We have a Queen of Cups also, okay? So let's look at these three real quick. So it's an offspring, right? An offspring, an offshoot. An offspring or an offshoot, like where you came together with someone or something and you produced something from it, if that makes sense. It's the product. Okay, so it's the product. All right, it's the product of where your heart is at. That's how I'm reading that at this time. So whatever you're experiencing right now, those desires that you have, it is a direct product of the experiences you've had in your heart center, okay, or how you have translated those experiences. So there's something about how you translated the experiences of not having or not being treated fairly. You have internalized some things now, and there's a byproduct. Okay, thank you. There's a byproduct. The byproduct is what you are reflecting into the earth right now, okay? Look at the cups that are coming up. Three of Cups. We have a Lord of Abundance. So yeah, it's a lot. Wow, it's a lot that's happening right now. Okay, Ten of Swords. What's this? Ten of Wands. Excuse me, Ten of Wands. It's a lot that's happening right now, right? So if you've came to, okay, so these three cups, it's a sense of something coming to an end. Okay, so maybe you've had three major intersections in your life. Three major, let's say, connections, right? So we can look at it as like a father. We can look at it as like a mother. we could look at it as maybe your offspring, your child, right? And so maybe with these three connections, you felt a sense of need still, like these relationships were probably not very secure. You didn't feel as though you were able to give, and the situations clearly did not give back to you. However, you were trying or still wanting to give to this thing, Three of Cups, right? But the 10 of Wands is showing me there is a sense of difficulties or challenges that needs to be put down, right? Looking at, this is Saturn. There's a Saturn energy, Sagittarius energy that I'm looking at this time. Cancer also is significant here. What else, Divine Spirit? There's healing that's needed. All right, you need to heed. Oh, you need to heed something. If you're getting some warnings, heed that warning. And if you have children, make sure you're instructing them in the right way. So make sure you're being able to give to them from a place of love so that they don't duplicate this energy in the earth, okay? What else do we need to know? 333 on the timestamp, okay? This is the direction. Yes, thank you. This is a confirmation for me that we are on point at this time. Like whatever we're hitting right now, we're hitting it on the head. This is the clarity that is needed. 8 of Pentacles. Okay. All right. So you have more work to do, clearly, with Wisdom in the reverse. Someone has a lot more work to do because you're still coming out with, it's like you have some boundaries, and you're trying your best to exert some boundaries in your reality. However, it's not coming from an authentic place. It's a sense of manipulation. Okay, so it's like stonewalling, right? So someone is not fighting fair in a dynamic. What else? Maybe you don't know how to fight fair. So maybe you've learned patterns, right, from your upbringing that has produced this byproduct of how you love, how you connect with others, that you are motivated by the material sense. You're motivated by money, by having just success. There's the Queen of Swords I was talking about coming out, all right? The boundaries. Yeah, you're very persistent for sure, right? You are very persistent in something that you've learned. It's a behavior that you've learned, a pattern that you're existing in, but it's not bringing you the result that you want, right? 9 of Wands, right? That's that persistent energy. You're very strong in this energy, and maybe that's why it's you're having a hard time breaking out of this pattern. I don't know. Yeah, you're having a hard time breaking out of this pattern. What else do we need to know? What else do we need to know? All right, we have 6 of Pentacles to the 10 of Pentacles, okay? And then the Princess of Pentacles coming in the, kind of like in the crossing, all right? Coming in the crossing. All right. Okay, all right, so, oh my God. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Wow. And wow. Thank you for the message, Divine Spirit. Okay, this is a heating. This is a warning. That's why I said that heating. All right, because it's a warning for someone who's embodying the 7 of Swords energy. This is an unstable energy, okay? Wisdom is in reverse. Truth is in reverse. Reciprocity is in reverse. And I've never gotten these cards in the reverse, okay? This is all about money. So someone is doing something where they're presenting as a Queen of Cups. They're presenting as a King of Cups. It could be 3 individuals working together, right? They're working together to, it's essentially to deceive people, okay? They're spewing out lies, and this is all for gain. That's the message. Okay, so whoever is spewing out deceptive messages or information or whatever practice or whatever work you're doing, Queen of Swords energy, right? Someone who feels very, very strong. They feel like, to be honest, this strength is going to be failing soon, right? Because we have the 9 of Wands. That's what they're embodying, but we got the 10 of Wands that came out. So it's coming to an end. So it's a false sense of security is what you got going on right now. And it's the money that's making you feel secure in your position or in your stance, the stance you're taking. And it's like, just because something didn't happen to show you that you're doing, like, so judgment, like delayed judgment. So just because you've been allowed to do this for however long, if it's 7 to 8 years, 6 years, or months, it doesn't matter. The moment we exert something within ourselves, like we would create this space of deceit and deception with those intentions that are the seed, the moment that's conceived or conceived rather, the seed of deception, and we actually feed it, we nurture that to the point where we produce the byproduct of that seed of deceit to now corrupt other people with that, you're endangered. You're endangering yourself. You're endangering your household. I'm seeing like the deep, like the depths, like water. Like you're treading in very, very dangerous territories when you do that. Okay, but someone is getting a lot of money. Yeah, they're getting a lot of money from from lies, absolute lies. Oh my God, yeah. You're gonna be, unfortunately, you're gonna be dissatisfied. Divine Spirit is definitely gonna come against you, okay? Just so you know, 7 of Wands is here with the Ace of Wands that I just saw. Divine Spirit is definitely gonna come against you because what you're doing is you're misleading the people. It's a sense of a false prophet. It's a sense of someone that is, and I put a message out early about a charlatan, and I've been getting this word hireling, someone that they do things for money, right, or for fraud, right, for sake of, like, hold on, oh, my lower back just got stiff all of a sudden, so I had to pop that. Okay, Father. Okay, hold on. Okay, guys, let me just burn something here because I'm connecting to something that is there's nothing to be afraid of. Collective, those that are operating in the higher energy of love and openness and peace and all of that good stuff, right? It's nothing to be afraid of. It's simply the awareness, right? It's to bring awareness to something. Someone may be connecting with you, right? And they're connecting with you because of that buffer I said, right? You have a protective shield, okay? You have some protection. 7 of Wands, right? I talked about that we bring the storm, we bring the judgment, right? Justice walks with us, okay? And so if you are encountering individuals who are embodying that charlatan spirit, that hireling where they just do things for money and there's no sense of loyalty, that's what I'm getting, like. Okay, Father. It's like, yeah, no sense of loyalty. How I picked up the deck just now, the Fool was in the reverse. Okay, so it's no sense of loyalty. This person will go wherever they want to go. Damn, my cards are just okay. Okay, so here's the 8. My cards just got mixed up for some reason, but that's okay. I'm being guided to just take this out at this time. That's the Ace of Swords. There is the truth. Even the hammer coming down on someone that's yeah, whatever you're doing, right? This is the 5 of Swords, guys, okay? 5 of Swords, that's a sense of defeat, okay? This truth that is coming out, it's going to do something to whatever you're connecting to right now, okay? Your work that you believe is so perfect, that's the 4 of Cups, right? You're gonna have something that's gonna disrupt. I'm getting distraught. Someone is gonna be very distraught about something, okay? Yeah, this Fool, whoever's doing this, okay, whoever is trying to fool the collective, damn, yeah, you're gonna be experiencing some endings, my love. You're gonna be definitely coming into this energy of challenges, okay? Because you're actually creating challenges and blockages for people, okay? Because you're telling them something that it is not based in any truth. And I don't know how you're doing this, okay? But someone may see you as a hierophant, right? A spiritual teacher or leader. That's what I'm getting, right? But the Nine of Swords is here. Okay, you're probably worried because you already know. You already know somebody's on your ass, whoever that's it. There's a King of Swords that's coming. There's a King of Swords that may be coming after you, okay? King of Swords is coming after somebody who is definitely speaking some falsehood into the collective, misguiding, misleading, giving messages that they're... I just have to breathe. I just have to breathe because, yeah, all right. Anything else, Divine Spirit? Okay, thank you. I'll go to the next deck because I think you have a responsibility. If you claim to be someone who even knows anything, yet you know nothing, you still have a responsibility. You may not see that, but you do. You have a responsibility to instruct people in the right way. And if this video finds you and this is pricking your heart, if you feel a prick in your heart, then you know damn well who I'm talking about. Okay, so take it. Just take the message. Not if it resonates. Take the message because clearly you are out of pocket, okay? All right, you're out of pocket. Something you're communicating. Something you are communicating over and over and over again, right? It's something you're expressing, all right? All right. Maybe you deal with okay. It's impacting or is targeting relationships, okay? So you could be miscommunicating something. And the guys, like, let's say you're a marriage counselor, all right? That's just an example, guys. And it's about relationships. Your words are actually causing deaths, endings, and separations. So you're creating death for people. Letting go, sexual union, self-sacrifice energy, divorce. All right, Saturn is coming out. 8th house is out here, okay? Something about inheritance, water sign, Scorpio, and then relationships, air, Libran energy. Two-faced. Yeah, this person is a narcissist. This person is superficial. Ooh. Yeah. Okay. They think a lot. Yeah, there's hardships coming. There's hardships coming because this person is trying to control people's destiny, control people's fate. Yeah, they're operating from their south node. Okay, they're operating from their south node. This is stagnant energy. This is drama. Someone who's compulsive. They have a sense of awareness, but the awareness is simply just to survive. Like, okay, they're motivated from past traumas. Okay, guys. Past traumas, right, is what I'm getting for this person. They need to heal. They may present as a healer, but they in turn need to heal. Piscean energy. Also, Neptune is out here. There's some type of mystery. Someone, yeah, illusions. Maybe something is happening in your dream space when you connect with this person. So pay attention to that. What else? I'm getting impulsive. This person, after you speak to them or after you encounter them, they may want you, or you might start operating in an impulsive way because that's their energy. So when you connect to this individual, you may find that you do things drastically, like very dramatically without, and even giving, like you may feel compelled to give them money, right? Like you're very generous when you connect with this person because maybe you feel like, oh my gosh, they're so wise, they're telling me so much stuff, yada yada yada, whatever. It's a guise. It's a trap, it's an illusion. Dang. My God, Pluto. Like, look at all these dark energies I'm getting. Neptune, South Node, Pluto. Okay, like, this person's been doing this for a while. Saturn energies out here, right? 8th house, transformation is here. Why is that here? Dang, High Priestess. This person may, let me see what fell on the floor. Okay, from the 8th house, we have the High Priestess, okay? High Priestess coming out with 4 of Cups, like I said. Someone's going to be very disappointed. Somebody's going to be mad as fuck, okay? They are. Dang, okay. Somebody could be a Virgo, narrow-minded, self-righteous. Okay. Uranus, somebody's gonna be experiencing a lot of changes, right? A lot of changes, unpredicted, like something they did not see coming is gonna show up. Lilith, look at all these healing. All I'm getting is somebody needs to heal. Somebody. Okay, so let's. Okay, thank you. Now that we got that out, right? Now that we got that out, 44:22 on the timestamp, okay? 8 and then 4, okay? 12, right? Goes down to 3, okay? They could be working with 3 people, okay? Or 3 people are involved, okay? This could be just their little circuit, okay? Their little circle of friends, people they socialize with, okay? Dang, the belches are just coming out on this read. Because we're clearing out this bullshit, first of all right? Because this is BS. Now, healing is needed. So the message is coming out, not to condemn, okay? It is to give you an opportunity to transform out of this energy. It is giving you the opportunity to end something. It is giving you an opportunity to let go of these ways that are harmful to yourself and others. Remember the byproduct, right? You're producing something that is harming the collective, and they're consuming it. They're buying it. They're digesting it. And when they digest it, it's producing the same energy that you created it with, which ultimately is causing dysfunction or divorce or a separation, like disunity. Thank you, Divine Spirit. It's causing disunity, guys. And this is a significant change that is going to happen. Like, you will know that you know that you know. Remember I said, all right, if someone is unwilling to change, we bring the storm. So after coming into contact with this message and you find that your life becomes a bit unsteady or more dysfunctional, let's just put it like that, don't come for me. I have nothing to do with that, right? My hands are clean. I'm simply bringing forth a message as guided by Divine Spirit for the purpose of healing, like I always do. It just so happens that this arrived in your neck of the woods today, all right? So nobody's targeting you. Nobody's out for your business. Nobody's trying to take money out of your pocket. Nobody's trying to take food out of your children's mouth. This message is simply saying, my love, if you actually have a gift, if you are indeed a high priestess, okay, and you have some type of wisdom, okay, but it came in the reverse, so I don't know what type of wisdom you're connected to, okay, we got different type of wisdoms, guys, right? The earthly wisdom, right, and the heavenly wisdom. So whatever you're connected to that is causing you to be prosperous off of other people's resources, that is motivated by greed, deceit, envy, or just evil intentions altogether, that is what needs to end. That right there, that practice. Okay? I don't care for however long you've been doing it and you've been stationed in this and you feel as though this is best. I'm telling you, it's bringing harm to other people. So this is the message for you. What you do with that will show you how the tides are going to turn or how the waves are going to go. I don't know how this, because remember I talked about when we move about as light beings and we come in contact with people, whether it be by your words that we speak or in direct contact, there's a catalyst that happens. We bring the storm. So the storm is to electrify an energy that is stagnant or refusing or resistant to change. Okay, it is bringing that high voltage. It's a shock to the system when you hear something like this. So I said to you, if you're feeling a piercing, a pricking, whatever, this message is for you. And so you can sit with it and allow it to fully purge whatever it needs to, or you can continue to stay in that position that you've positioned yourself in and allow yourself to unravel naturally. Either way, there's an end coming. Either way, there is an end coming. Okay, so it's you choose how you end this. You have a choice right now, okay? You choose how you end this. Okay, I will, where is it at? If I could find, no, it's too far. All right, that's the message. I was gonna pull something else, but I believe we're done, guys. 49:09 on the timestamp. You don't have to let me know if this resonates, because who would want to? But if you're in a connect or cahoots with someone like this that you are aware of, and you feel they will benefit, please share the message. Please discreetly share the message. Go ahead and like if you found some substance from this message, okay? And subscribe. My effort is always to bring in healing through love, guys. Joyful Light Oracle here. Until next time. Bye.